The weaver who mended broken futures. I watched the old woman pull a thin, glowing thread out of my shadow, and she said it belonged to my future. My name is Chima. I grew up in a quiet village called Umioma. We had no big river, no famous shrine, just an old weaving shed at the edge of the village. People said a woman lived there alone. They called her Momankota, the weaver. Nobody knew her age. Nobody saw her come to the market. But everyone knew one thing. When someone's life fell apart, she went to them. Not to comfort them, to collect something. I never believed the stories until the night she came for me. It happened after my father died suddenly. No sickness. No sign. He just fell behind the house, like someone pushed him. People whispered that a curse followed our family. Some said our future had a turn. That night, I could not sleep. I kept hearing knocking sounds outside my window. Soft. Slow. Like someone tapping wood with a finger. I tried to ignore it. But around midnight, the knocking stopped, and I heard footsteps inside my room. I sat up fast. Momankota stood in the corner. Nobody told me she smelled like cold rain. Nobody told me her eyes looked empty, like she was seeing through me. She didn't greet me. She didn't blink. She just said, "Chima, your future is torn. I have come to mend it before it leaks away completely." I didn't understand what she meant, and I was too scared to talk. She walked toward me, carrying a small wooden frame with threads stretched across it. The threads moved on their own, like worms trying to escape. She told me to stand. When I stood, she pointed to the floor. My shadow was stretching, not following my body, but moving like something inside it was struggling. "That is where the tear is," she said. Before I could run, she knelt, reached into my shadow, and pulled out a bright thread. I felt a sharp pain in my chest, like someone dragging fire through my heart. She held the glowing thread close to her face and frowned. It's worse than I thought." Her voice sounded like wind moving through dry leaves. I begged her to stop. I told her I didn't want anything mended. I told her I just wanted to live my life. She shook her head. "You don't understand, Chima. When a future tears, something else slips in. Something hungry." She pointed behind me. At first, I thought nothing was there. But then I saw a shape, thin, tall, standing in the darkest part of my wall. It had no face. It had no arms. It leaned toward me like it was smelling me. "It has already entered," she whispered. My legs became weak. Momankota placed the glowing thread on her weaving frame and began to weave fast. The more she wove, the more the shape twitched, like it was fighting something that pulled it back. The air around us became colder. Then the shape hissed, not with a mouth, but like air escaping from a broken pot. It slid across the wall and disappeared just as Momankota tied the last knot on her frame. My room returned to normal. The pain in my chest stopped. My shadow became still. She stood up slowly. "Your future is closed again," she said, "but remember this, every future tears from the choices we hide. When it tears again, I will return." Before I could ask her anything, she walked out of my room. I ran to the window. She was already far down the road, even though she walked slowly. The next morning, when I told my mother, she said something that made my skin crawl. "Chima, Momankota died 5 years ago." I wanted to believe it was a lie. But when we went to the weaving shed, it was empty, abandoned, full of dust, and the threads on the walls had rotted away. Still, sometimes at night, I hear the soft tapping on my window again. And I know the weaver is checking to see if my future has torn once more.